Alright, anything now? Alright, there we go.
We see TKI and PCO.
Yeah, I'm opting to continue LST. Alright, just kidding. That would have been a risky move. Just warm up, that's where you could do the risky stuff.
Yeah, but in a warm-up you want to get warmed up. You don't want to die after 6 seconds for some dumb, greedy decision.
Yeah, or you could like limit test your opponent. I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on what you like to do. I like to play it calmer during the warm-up, so when I in-game go for the serious pressure, it's a surprise.
Alright. Neon, some interesting attacks.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to find some downstack combo, but they never really find it. And then at the same time, they weren't really building T-spin so they could cancel incoming garbage.
Yeah, like that TS, like that, was it mini or TSS was kind of weird. I think they should just gotten that TSD and then canceled the attack.
Yeah, it's just little periods of hesitation, kind of easing up on your opponents. They don't feel threatened, they can pressure, and things don't end well for you.
No. It's like that now you're on the back foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a lot of, well, not just that, but like what was happening there is like a lot of few players like main weaknesses. Finding a good, like finding good damage while downstacking is like difficult. Well, Neon with the right side DT. That's, you're gonna have to give them a stern talking to.
Is it better or worse than DT into 4 wide? Well, I guess this is JSTRIS, so that's like a actually decent strategy.
It's
The only time I ever seriously see DT into 4 wide is in PPT, playing against some random Japanese name I've never heard of, and wouldn't even be able to recognize.
Yeah, it's like the favorite strategy of like Amamiya, so...
Oh, so that's why it's popular?
It's like a reason why it's popular, yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's been like superseded by MS2 and like those triple-double PCs.
Yeah, it's like how all the Tetrio players learned SDPC because of Small Fish YouTube.
The Small Fish YouTube, stick spin because of Stickman. I mean, it works. Can't really complain about that. And DT4 wide works in PPT. Yeah, but due to line clipping, it's kind of hard to make it very effective.
Well, that would be a side 4 wide. So you wouldn't be able to tank enough garbage to line clip anyway.
Yeah, that's true. You just die.
Yeah.
At that point, you might as well. It's different in PPT because of line clear delay. Like your initial attacks are like really ineffective. That's why it's very important.
That pressure, like T-spins, you have to wait for them to soft drop. You have to sit through the line clear delay. Those T-spins just aren't that high APM, and it's easy to build up a big side 4 wide. But in JSTRIS, not really. That's why everyone in JSTRIS Cups, it was always center 4 wide openers.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if they ever felt they were safe in game, maybe they tried to build one then.
I think I remember seeing like the more recent like JSTRIS competitions like Revolution and stuff. People are building mid-game 4 wide really fast, so I don't really even think that's much of an issue. So you find the tiniest opening, like these players are just gonna like build a 4 PPS 4 wide. It's kind of crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, even in Tetrio, you find look at top players, they find a little opening, and here the back-to-back chain is already at like 7 by the time you start down stacking. And then you're just dead.
Yeah. It's like one of the things people gotta learn is to like find those openings and do what they're good at. Right? Neon knows their ice spins. Able to go down.
It's all about what you personally find comfortable with. There really is no like objectively better anything, especially for Tetris openers.
Yeah, or even like just like general play, because you could see like even among the top players, they all have varied play styles, and it's not like one of them is necessarily the best, other than like maybe like CZ right now.
CZ's just the best player regardless of playstyle.
Yeah, but it's like just in general, you like have all like a bunch of like people at the top who are playing like way differently, which is pretty interesting. Like a top, like it's kind of game where you might think it's like everyone's kind of samey.
So Neon takes their first round.
Yeah, why not kind of misdraft and cheese themselves? Neon opts not to go for TKI PC. And it's got the nice center well. Not really able to spike hard with though.
Oh yeah, Neon there trying to delay a little bit that counter spike, waiting for the right time, finding the right attack, but why not? Just kept sending pressure because why not? I mean, it's right in the name. Just keep sending pressure and they're gonna die.
Right? Yeah.
I did not know that I-spin worked. I feel like no I-spins ever work.
Their luck. Unless you like... I don't know, it's just...
It's like you have to like memorize which I-spins work, which ones don't.
It's like it's weirdly complicated.
It shouldn't be as complicated as it is.
Yeah, it's like the least intuitive. It's very odd. It's like every other spin for like I think all the other pieces work in pretty much very consistent scenarios. Except like
yeah,
ice
Neon
spins.
Noob here has a lot of clean garbage to work with, trying to get down. Why Not is in a pretty safe position though, so he's gonna be able to get down. He's got 3-6 garbage right now. Neon is a little cheesed up.
Yeah, compared to like the previous players, Dion is not very back-to-back focused, which I think is ultimately causing them to lose because they're slowly getting pushed up. It like prevents them from like unlocking, canceling attacks fully.
Yeah. Occasionally they're able to find, solid down stack spikes, but throughout the majority of the rounds, Why Not just isn't really that threatened by anything Neon is sending. So Why Not is just kind of left alone to do whatever they want with their upstack. And Why Not does seem to be a very solid upstacker, so I would not leave him alone for too long. Neon definitely does have to step up the mid-game pressure a little bit. Send stuff in between looking for big spikes.
Yeah, or it's like kind of tough. He either has to also like look for mistakes like that, like wait for those, get lucky, which is also very risky. It's not like a consistent game plan.
Unfortunate TKI bag, forced to quit the LST early.
I think Neon had it, but their LST is not. It's not like some. Not like very. Doesn't seem very practiced, I guess. It's also like risky to continue LST for a high in like fast games, so it's understandable if they're not like an LST expert.
Yeah, in Tetrio, a good LST stack can be very threatening. Maybe a little biased take because I've been doing LST for like since I was born, but LST, it can be very threatening in Tetrio because there's back-to-back chaining and you are able to transition it, if you know how, pretty cleanly into a down stack, even keeping back-to-back chain sometimes, and that can be really, really threatening pressure. In JSTRIS without back-to-back chaining, oh, here Neon is a pretty smart 2 T-spin singles.
Yeah, Neon's got some good back-to-backs going here.
But yeah, in JSTRIS where the back-to-back chains are and everything, you have to be able to... What it's all about is pressuring and then putting yourself in a position to get spikes. And LST, it doesn't really do it that well for what JSTRIS wants.
It's also a bit difficult if you don't have like a really big speed advantage to keep the pressure going without like receiving garbage. Like you need like a certain amount of stack to get those kind of down stacks effectively.
There have been rounds where both me and my opponent basically they just down stack, or we send T-spins at the exact same speed, so basically everything gets cancelled and I'm able to just build back to back with LST for a long time.
Yeah, in that case, those kind of cases are nice because like you get to pad your stats and you get that nice big back-to-back number. Alright, no PC for Neon. Keeps it clean, but sets off that spike a little early, in my opinion. Why not is ready to accept it all. Tank it. Or block it, I guess.
Yeah, this is a pretty important round in the match. The score is 3-4. Neon could either tie the game up or still be down 2 rounds. Why not? Goes up 2 rounds now, 5-3.
Yeah, it just seems like Neon went into like full escape mode, but couldn't find a proper down stack.
It's very important mentally in the game when you're able to tie the match. That's like a very, very rewarding, like I'm back in this game kind of mental booster.
Yeah.
But then there's some days where your mindset's just different, and no matter what the score says, you just know you're going to win. Usually what happens is you end up winning.
Yeah, Neon's gotta get it together, or else he's gonna be in big trouble.
Well, it is match point.
Yeah, he's got nothing else to give.
Yeah, there's really no choice.
Yeah, like the lack of back-to-back focus has really hurt Neon's like stack because he ended up cheating himself, receiving like the extra garbage by not opting for like a.
Why Not has a lot
attack.
of clean garbage. Is looking for a solid spike. Neon Noob tanking a lot of cheesy garbage. Why Not at the bottom of their board now? Seems like they could get some upstack going. When Neon trying to cancel with this T-spin, almost through their cheese, tanking a little bit more. This is just a battle of who can cancel more lines right now.
Neon with
Why
that
not
interesting
pressuring?
cancel.
Neon has to cancel and just down stack. He has to play pure defense right now.
It's pretty good, but has some unfortunate.
And look at that spike
now he's
from
out.
Neon.
Nice.
Very well timed down stack spike. Now Why Not is on the defensive, and this is
Cannot
Neon's
the way
time.
down.
He's got to
Late
send the
TPs.
pressure, prove that he can upstack.
Alright, Neon.
And there he goes.
There's another day.
Round 1 out of the 4 rounds comeback he's got to put together. 1 down, 3 to go. Neon setting up DPC here. Can't get the cancel properly, but he's got just really clean board. Why Not? Still struggling to get this up stack to work. Skims down.
Oh, go for that greedy STSD.
It ends up working out just fine, but not anymore. This little miss drop in Neon Noob.
Ooh.
2 rounds. 2 down, 2 to go.
Yeah, I think that could have been a little bit cleaner, but it's worked out, which is fine. And Neon going for SDPC.
SDPC again, and Why Not just up stacking, looking to find this pressure and
Yeah,
get ready.
Going for DPC.
Get ready to tank the clean. Neon still sending DPC
barely gets
here.
enough damage to cancel.
Why Not? Yeah, it's just
yeah.
barely hanging on. Finally forces Neon to tank some lines. Now, Why Not has a lot of clean to work with, but it's probably going to be too much as Neon just keeps pressuring, and now it's tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Wait, so is this called a jawbreaker?
Jawbreaker.
Jawsbreaker?
Well, I mean, I don't know about like how frequent this is gonna be. Maybe it's like a jam breaker or a J breaker.
I don't know, you can debate the names in the chat.
Alright, seems like Neon kind of figured out the strat, but a little too late. Why Not got their composure together?
Why Not saw Neon needs a 4-point comeback. He got 3 out of the 4 points, and Why Not was just like, no more comeback. I'm supposed to be winning this game.
Yeah, a valiant effort from Neon. Should have gone for the PC strats earlier.